Have you ever made yourself a warm cup of tea before bed, thinking it would help you sleep better? You're not alone. For millions of women over 60, that quiet ritual, holding a steaming mug, taking a slow sip, feeling the day melt away, feels like comfort, peace, and self-care all in one. It's gentle, it's soothing, it feels like the right thing to do. But here's what no one tells you. That same lovely cup of tea might actually be messing with your sleep, your bladder, even your heart, in ways you'd never expect. Not always, and not for everyone, but for many women, especially after menopause, that innocent nightly sip comes with surprising side effects. Some teas can calm your body, others can quietly overstimulate it. Some herbs support your liver, others might interfere with medications, and some just make you run to the bathroom all night long. So how do you know what's helping and what's quietly hurting? Let's talk about it. We all know chamomile tea. It's the classic bedtime drink, gentle, floral, and trusted by grandmothers for generations. But here's the surprising truth. For some women over 60, chamomile might not work the way it used to. Let me tell you about Linda. She's 67, a retired teacher who used to drink chamomile every single night. It helped me relax, she said. But after a while, I noticed something strange. I was waking up more often. I didn't feel rested. You see, chamomile has mild sedative properties, but it's also a diuretic, meaning it gently encourages the body to release water. And for women who already deal with nighttime trips to the bathroom, that gentle push can turn into a restless night. Plus, after menopause, hormone shifts affect how our body processes herbal compounds. What used to calm you at 40 might act differently at 65. That doesn't mean you should give up chamomile completely. But it's important to observe how your body responds, especially if you notice broken sleep or increased urination. That doesn't mean you should give up chamomile completely, but it's important to observe how your body responds, especially if you notice broken sleep or increased urination. So what can you do instead? Try drinking chamomile an hour earlier, not right before bed, or consider switching to lemon balm tea. It has a similar calming effect, but tends to be gentler on the bladder, especially for women post-menopause. If that sounds like something you've experienced, hit like and comment yes if you've noticed reacts differently to tea now compared to when you were younger. Green tea is often praised for its health benefits, antioxidants, metabolism support, even heart protection. And yes, it can be wonderful during the day. But before bed, it might be doing the exact opposite of what you want. Let's talk about Susan. She's 70, vibrant, active, and deeply health conscious. Every evening, she'd enjoy a warm cup of green tea, believing it helped cleanse her system and support weight control. But she started noticing something odd. Her heart would flutter at night, and she felt wired, not rested. Why? Well, even though green tea has less caffeine than coffee, it still contains enough to stimulate the nervous system, especially in older adults whose bodies metabolize caffeine more slowly. That means the caffeine stays in your system longer, sometimes disrupting deep sleep or triggering nighttime anxiety. And for some women over 60, green tea also acts as a bladder irritant, which can mean more nighttime bathroom trips. So if you're drinking green tea after dinner or right before bed and wondering why your sleep feels shallow, this could be the reason. Here's a better approach. Enjoy your green tea in the morning or early afternoon. That way, you still get the antioxidant benefits without disturbing your rest. And in the evening, try something like rooibos tea. It's naturally caffeine-free, rich in minerals, and soothing to the nervous system, perfect for winding down. If you've ever felt strangely alert after drinking tea at night, you're not imagining it. Give this a try. Your body will thank you. We've all seen them, those teas labeled detox, cleanse, or slim down. They sound helpful, inviting, especially for women over 60 who want to feel lighter, healthier, more in control of their bodies. But here's the part no one tells you. Many of these so-called detox teas contain natural laxatives like senna or cascara, and when you drink them at night, they can quietly turn your rest into a rough ride. Margaret, 73, learned this the hard way. She picked up a popular nighttime detox blend from the health food store. It promised gentle cleansing and better digestion. But instead, she found herself waking up with stomach cramps, urgency, and interrupted sleep for days. It wasn't her fault. These teas aren't bad, but they need to be used with caution, especially after 60. Our digestive systems naturally slow down as we age, and harsh herbal laxatives can irritate the gut, dehydrate the body, and disrupt important mineral balances, all of which are harder to recover from when you're older. So if you've been sipping detox tea at night, thinking it's helping your system, take a pause. A gentler way? Support your digestion earlier in the day. Drink warm water with lemon in the morning, get light movement after meals, and include fiber-rich foods like oats or pears. And at night, choose calming teas like peppermint or fennel, which aid digestion without the drama. If you've ever been surprised by how a tea affected your sleep or stomach, you're not alone. Let your nighttime drink restore you, not disrupt you. There's something deeply comforting about stirring a little honey into your bedtime tea. It feels nurturing, familiar, a ritual that whispers you've made it through the day. But what if that golden spoonful is part of the reason you're not sleeping as well. Eleanor, 69, used to add a generous swirl of honey into her chamomile every night. It helped her wind down, or so she thought. But she kept waking around 2 or 3 in the morning, alert, slightly sweaty, and unable to fall back asleep. Her doctor eventually explained, while honey is natural, it's still sugar. And for many older adults, even a small amount before bed can cause a blood sugar spike, followed by a sudden drop a few hours later, which can jolt the body awake. After 60, our metabolism and insulin sensitivity shift. What once felt harmless can now disrupt hormonal balance, including melatonin, the very hormone that supports deep, restorative sleep. So what's the alternative? If you love that sweet touch, try a small pinch of cinnamon instead. It adds warmth and flavor without raising blood sugar. Or, if you still crave a little sweetness, opt for stevia leaf, a natural plant-based option that won't interfere with your body's nighttime rhythms. It's not about cutting out comfort, it's about choosing comfort that truly cares for your body. Have you noticed changes in how your body reacts to sugar at night? You're not imagining it. Your body is wise, and it's speaking gently. Many people think of herbal tea as completely harmless, just plants and water, right? But for women over 60 who are taking daily medications, certain herbs and tea can quietly interact with those prescriptions, often without warning. Let me tell you about Darlene. She's 74, living with high blood pressure and mild arthritis. Every night she enjoyed a calming cup of licorice root tea. It relaxed her, or so she thought. But over time, her blood pressure crept up again. She felt a little off, dizzy some mornings. Turns out licorice root, a common ingredient in many herbal blends, can raise blood pressure and interfere with heart medications. And it's not just licorice. St. John's wort, often used for mood support, can interfere with antidepressants and even cholesterol meds. Valerian root, known for sleep, can intensify sedative effects when mixed with sleep aids or anxiety pills. None of this means you need to fear tea. It just means that after 60, your body becomes more sensitive, and your medications may react more strongly to things that once felt harmless. So what can you do? Always read the label on herbal tea blends, especially the ones marketed for sleep or stress relief. If you take prescription meds, ask your doctor or pharmacist about possible herb-drug interactions. And if in doubt, stick to safe, simple ingredients like peppermint, ginger, or rooibos, which are generally well-tolerated and gentle on the system. Your tea ritual should feel healing, not risky. Listening to your body isn't fear, it's wisdom. There's something sacred about tea at night. It's not just a drink, it's a ritual, a pause, a quiet moment you carve out for yourself after a long day of doing, caring, thinking, and giving. And at this stage of life, those quiet rituals matter more than ever. But the truth is, your body has changed. What once brought you rest may now bring restlessness. What once felt gentle may need adjustment. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. You're tuning in, you're noticing. And that is a quiet superpower most people don't even realize they have. Whether it's skipping the honey, swapping your tea, or just paying closer attention to how you feel, these small, intentional choices are how we age with grace. Not perfectly, not strictly, but kindly. So tonight, as you lift that warm mug to your lips, take a moment. Ask gently, is this still what my body needs? And if this video gave you even one helpful insight, would you do me a favor? Leave a comment below. Tell me your favorite evening tea. Tap like if this spoke to you. And subscribe if you'd like to hear more calm, compassionate conversations like this. You deserve peace. You're not alone, and you're doing beautifully.